A superstar Russell Westbrook is proving haters wrong and right at the same time on the Sacramento Kings this season. Last night, Westbrook had a triple-double against the Chicago Bulls. He had 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 12 assists in the 126 to 110 win against the Chicago Bulls. But the problem, guys, is the Sacramento Kings are the worst team in the NBA. Okay, they have 15 wins and 50 losses on the season so far this year in the NBA. And the narrative is continuing that Russell Westbrook's style of play does not contribute to winning. Now, going into this season, this Sacramento Kings team was very star-studded. Going into this season, they had Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Sabonis, right? You got Malik Monk, you know what I'm saying? Dennis Schroeder was coming off the bench playing point guard. At one point, he was actually starting to start the season. I think Westbrook was actually the one that started the season coming off the bench. And then Westbrook ended up working his way into the starting lineup, right? Now, with all of these big names on this team, with all of these guys that can play basketball, right? The number one problem is there was too many guards on the same team. That's number one, okay? Number two, these guys never really figured out how to play together, okay? We didn't start seeing them really win games until their record was already so bad to where it's damn near impossible for them to make the playoffs, okay? Also, Sabonis, their starting center, he's been injured for a majority of this season, so we can't blame Russell Westbrook for that. But DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, just like they did on Chicago, they've proved that they cannot play together, okay? Whoever decided to make a trade for Zach LaVine last season to bring him to the Sacramento Kings and team him up once again with DeMar DeRozan, when we already saw that did not work in Chicago, that person needs to be fired immediately, okay? Russell Westbrook, he's done a great job at showing people that he can still start in the NBA. He can still play at a high level in the NBA, right? But he's also shown people that when you have Russell Westbrook in the starting lineup at this point in his career, he's not going to help your team win games. He's not going to lead your team to victories. He's not going to lead your team to the playoffs. Okay? Now, last season, Russell Westbrook on the Denver Nuggets, he did get to the Western Conference Finals, and they got the 7 games against the Oklahoma City Thunder, who ended up winning the championship last season. But question is why didn't the Denver Nuggets bring Russell Westbrook back? Russell Westbrook revealed that he was told by Denver that, because remember, he had a 2-year deal with the Denver Nuggets, but the Denver Nuggets told him to either opt out of the deal or they were going to waive him. So they didn't want him back on the team. My question is, why? Because I think Russell Westbrook did pretty well on the Denver Nuggets last season. But the point is, guys, is teams don't want to deal with the things that comes with Russell Westbrook playing on your team. The poor three-point shooting. The amount of turnovers that Russell Westbrook causes, right? Russell Westbrook is not the best on defense. You only really see Russell Westbrook play defense when he goes up against teams that he used to play on, right? Like whenever you see Russell Westbrook go up against Kevin Durant, all of a sudden Russell Westbrook is one of the best defending guards in the NBA, right? But he does not play good defense on a consistent basis. Russell Westbrook also is a poor free throw shooter. Okay? Russell Westbrook is a ball dominant player that in order for him to be efficient for any team, especially if you're putting him in the starting lineup, he has to have the ball in his hands, and he's going to make multiple mistakes that's going to cost your team the game when it's all said and done. Now, we're already hearing reports that the Sacramento Kings are interested in bringing back Russell Westbrook next season. And I think that's good because I think that this is how Russell Westbrook should finish his career. I don't want to see Russell Westbrook finish his career on a playoff contender. I think Russell Westbrook should stick with a team like the Kings, a team that, isn't good, a team that's currently rebuilding, because at least Russell Westbrook can finish his NBA career, showing people that he can still do the things that he kind of was doing in his prime, right? Obviously, you're not going to see Russell Westbrook dunking on people anymore, right? Like, if you guys pay attention, Russell Westbrook can barely dunk anymore. And a lot of that has to do with age, injuries, wear and tear on his knees, right? The fact that Russell Westbrook is only 6'4", he's not 6'8" or 6'9" like Kevin Durant and LeBron, so it's harder for him to dunk, right? But we've seen flashes of the prime Russell Westbrook this season, cutting to the rim, making nice contested layups, you know what I'm saying? Hitting some mid-range jumpers. We've seen that this season. But it's just sad that, Russell Westbrook has to be on one of the worst teams in the NBA to really show people that he can still be a starter. I think that's kind of sad, man. And if you're Russell Westbrook, do you want to end your career like that? Because, Russell Westbrook, he's already had so many opportunities to compete for a championship. He took the Oklahoma City Thunder to the finals with Kevin Durant and James Harden. He went to the Houston Rockets, came up short. Went to the Lakers. That was a disaster. Then he went to the Clippers. They got bounced out of the first round. And then he went to the Denver Nuggets and got to the Western Conference Finals and lost in Game 7. So Russell Westbrook, he's already had 5 different opportunities to win championships. So I think it's best that this is how Russell Westbrook ends his career. Playing for a team that is not one of the best teams, but at least Russ can be Russ, right? At least Russell Westbrook can be himself. He doesn't have to, sacrifice his true nature on the court to try to compete for a championship. And he'll be able to, basically stat pad and just, average almost triple doubles. He's not going to do it every game, but he did it last night. So Russell Westbrook, he is a Hall of Famer. To me, he's a future Hall of Famer. He's won an MVP. He's been to the NBA Finals. He's been to multiple All-Star games. And I think that what we should learn from Russell Westbrook, guys, is, everybody's not going to win an NBA championship. Westbrook, when it's all said and done, he basically has had an Allen Iverson type of career. The only difference is, Russell Westbrook is the all-time leader in triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? He passed Oscar Robertson for that. But just like Allen Iverson, he went to the finals, came up short, and never went back. And that's okay. Guys, there's a lot of players that are in the Hall of Fame that didn't win championships, bro. Like, it's okay. Charles Barkley, he didn't win a championship. Vince Carter didn't win a championship. Allen Iverson didn't win a championship. It's okay, bro. Everybody's not going to have the opportunity to even win one NBA championship. But at the end of the day, what we can't deny is Russell Westbrook is arguably a top 3, top 5 greatest point guard of all time. I got Russell Westbrook over Chris Paul on the all-time point guard list. Like, Russell Westbrook, he's broken all types of records, and he's still cooking, man, to this day. So shout out to Russell Westbrook. Like I said, he's proven the haters right and wrong at the same time. And he's really proven, remember, it was looking like Russell Westbrook wasn't even going to get signed this season. The Sacramento Kings signed him a week before the season started. So, hey, shout out to Russell Westbrook, man. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Days954. Make sure y'all subscribe, hype the video, thumbs up the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out.